Alright, here we go, guys. We are live. Welcome to day one of Vlogmas. Every single day, I'm planning on uploading a video or doing a live stream. So to get everything started, I'm doing a little bit of a live stream, which will be uploaded later. So if you guys are watching the post, there you go. This is not live anymore for you guys who are watching after 7 o'clock, but now we're live. So here we go. Let's do it. What up, Alex? Hello. How's everything doing? How's everyone going? I haven't live streamed, I feel like, in forever. Honestly, it's been a minute. But yeah, let everyone kind of get in here, hang out a little bit. But yeah, day one of Vlogmas. I'm excited. I've never done like the whole Vlogmas kind of thing that like Eagle, Simon, and Brody are doing. But I thought I might as well give it a try. So day one of Vlogmas, I guess it's here. So I'm excited. Today I'm gonna do the casual, just putting, doing all that jazz. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of plans for Vlogmas at all. So if you guys have ideas, feel free to leave comments in other videos or this video, and I will gladly do that because I have like 30 or 31 videos that I have to make, so I'm excited. I really am excited. So without further ado, I think I should do some putting so people can just roll in here. Feel free to ask questions whenever you want, so all that jazz. Hello, Brandon. How's it going? How's everyone doing on this fine December 1st? Hopefully everyone's having a great December 1st. Okay. I did have to warm up putting just a little bit because I have not played or putted in quite a while, actually. Kind of sad, but it's alright. Feel alright though. I got a lot of just random putters. I got like Marshall, a guard that's been in my car and it's like slippery. P2s, I got a joker in here, I got the bangers, got a whole assortment of this like I usually do. So I'll just putt all those, even though it's like, it's freezing cold because it's been in my car for a couple days now. Actually, probably months actually, but whatever. We can still bang putts with them, that's all that really matters, right? There we go. Looks like I've never left the basement. Just been putting this whole time, I guess. I do have exciting things to announce too, which I probably will touch on during this video. Oh my gosh, this is so warped. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like, it's also been in my car forever. I used to bag this one. It's like so indented. Sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It always sucks. My grandpa died. It was actually his birthday. Yesterday, I think, and that's when he passed away. It was like 4 years ago. But other than that, I mean, I've been all right. I'm home from school, but I still have to do school for the next 2 weeks, which kind of blows. It's hard, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. Hopefully, you're doing okay too, man. Seven people here already. That's pretty cool. Oh wow. First missed part of the day. That's all right. Don't be afraid to comment or anything down below, guys. I'm ready to answer questions, video ideas, that whole jazz. I'm ready. I think I'm gonna be live for. I'm shooting for like an hour, maybe, if we can. I don't know. We'll see how long it goes. But you think of doing any tournaments next year? I always plan on doing tournaments. That just usually falls short. I'm not a big tournament guy. I don't know. I plan on doing like the college disc golf stuff, so I think they're doing tournaments, but I always do my local ones. With COVID and everything, it's been a little difficult to do tournaments because it just haven't been happening. But yeah, I do plan on doing that. You're in Wisconsin, right? Yep, I am in Wisconsin. I'm in Kenosha, Wisconsin, so right on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin. What's your favorite disc by Innova? I got to say, my favorite disc? I'm gonna go Firebird. I always have a Firebird in my bag, so I'm gonna go Firebird. What is a good driver disc? I mean, that's a pretty vague question, but honestly, I think the most underrated driver right now, in my opinion, is the Emperor by Infinite Disc. That thing goes a mile. Awesome, another missed putt. Ever played in Duluth, Minnesota? I played in a lot of the Minneapolis, St. Paul area. I don't know if that's near it or not. So, a video idea: if you get Park or worse, you eat something spicy, call it Park or Spice. Oh man, I do have a very interesting video idea similar to that, which I'm excited to play. I actually have two. One, I don't know if you guys seen like the trend of like the one spicy chip. It's like Pica or Pica, something like that. So it's like super spicy. It's supposed to be the world's spiciest chip or whatever. I plan on eating that in the beginning, like on hole one, and I'm not allowed to drink anything or eat anything until I finish 9 holes of disc golf.
And let's see if I can just do it in the first. I didn't get my hands on that chip, and I think that's gonna be a very funny video. I'm not very pristine on hot stuff, so I think it'd be super funny. And then my other idea is get the 9 blazing hot wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, or somewhere I can super hot sauce, and I have to eat a wing at the beginning of each hole. Again, no water, but I'm not allowed to wash my hands or anything, so I'm gonna have just sauce everywhere. I think that would be super funny. Have you ever played Sandy Knoll in the West? I've never played Sandy Knoll. I don't really get up there too often. Usually I go down in Illinois instead of up in Wisconsin. I don't know. That's just been the trend. But I definitely had heard of I heard my buddies play a lot. They really like it. I think a couple of my buddies actually just played a tournament there too, which is kind of funny. Walk that off real quick. Feel free to ask questions too, guys. I'm here to answer, I'm here to have fun. Have you ever played in Kentucky, Ohio area? No, I have not. I've never. We plan on going to Idlewild next year, so I saw that was your question. Yes. We do, me and my 2 uncles plan on going to Idlewild. We were just going to go this year, but with COVID and everything, we just decided not to. We decided to do a Minnesota trip instead. But as long as everything's cool, everything's normal, which I hopefully should be, we do plan on going to Idlewild around that tournament time to spectate the tournament and then hopefully get around it afterwards. How far are you putting from? This is a little bit over 20 feet, like 20, 21, 22 feet, something like that. What pro event would you want to play the most and why? USDGC, I love that course. That's my... or Maple Hill. Those are 2 courses that are on my top of my bucket list. That almost hit the TV and I would have cried. I just played 2 tournaments at Sandy Knoll recently. Oh, that's sweet. I think those are the 2 events my buddies actually play. Gosh, man. Any plans for new merch? Actually, I'm getting distracted. I do. I have a bunch of new designs, and they will be dropping. I'll probably put them out tonight. They're already on the site, to be honest, but I'll officially launch like a commercial, and I'll give like a whole layout of catalog of everything. But they are out now. The link is in my bios everywhere. It's Teespring/JK Disc Golf. There are some cool designs out there now, some brand new ones, and I'm really excited for that. While in Kentucky area, you should go to Osage Grove. I will definitely write that down. We'll talk to the guys about it. Did you get a Discmania mystery box? I did not. It didn't seem like it was really worth it because I've gotten almost every single mystery box except this one, and I just really haven't been. There wasn't that like exclusive disc that I really wanted to get, so I passed on this one. Giving ones away for everyone tuning in tonight. No giveaway tonight, but there is plans on December 11th. A big live stream which I will be doing a lot of giveaways. So if you got tuned on for December 11th. Oh, that's to be a long, big live stream. Dude, I'm just putting. Now I get distracted. Low hand try, dude. For sure, there will be a bunch of giveaways December 11th. That'll be a very long live stream, and it'll be fun. It really will be. I'm putting so bad tonight. That's alright though. Maple Hill is great, but not as great as people say. It's worth a play if you want to play tough. 2 courses though. Foxtrot and Bruce Ridge is where it's at. All right, for sure. My uncle's played Maple Hill, and he said he loved it, and I just I've been watching the videos for quite some time, and I don't know. It's just one of those courses. I want to play Winthrop Gold more than I want to play Maple Hill, though. I will say that, just because I've been watching that since the very beginning I've been liking disc golf, and I don't know. It's just something that I really want to play. What's the most exclusive disc you're trying to get your hands on? Right now, really nothing. My bag is pretty much set. I've kind of slowly, as I've gotten much more mature in my disc golf game, have realized that I don't need a whole bunch of discs. As well as Infinite Disc just sent me 25 discs in a big box for me to make videos on. So I'm pretty stacked on discs right now. So I'm really just, until I lose one, I'm solid. Which is kind of funny to say, because I used to be the guy who always would just buy a whole bunch of random discs, and now I'm slowly fading away from that. Make sure I actually get some putts in. For me, it's a 4-claw mark zone. Actually, I bag 2 zones now. I used to be a zone hater, hater, kind of. I always knew that it was such a good disc, but I just never wanted to bag one because I wanted to be that guy, that rebellious guy. But now I bag two. I bag a Super Beat-In Jawbreaker Zone, and then just like a normal Crystal Sea Zone. I'm just not a big fan of like the Claw Mark ones. That's just not me. But for sure, they look kind of cool. Yeah, Maple Hill's great for disc golf courses, but it's not like ball golf maintained. Definitely worth it. But yeah, for sure, if I ever get the chance, I'm definitely going out there. Just got here. What up, kid? What's up, Craig? How's it going? How's it hanging? Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully everyone here is having a great day. Just try not to miss easy putts like that, because I just can't seem to make them. I don't know why. Why do you switch from Innova only to an open bag? Like that. Honestly, the opinion was because I wanted to be an all-around content creator, and I didn't want to just shove one brand's discs down everybody's throat and say these were the best, because I don't personally believe that, so why should I have to say that to everybody? I want everyone to experience all the manufacturers, and I want to be able to push everyone's brand out there and just be an overall disc golf commentator, not just a one solid focused group and say these are the best, because I don't personally believe that, and I can't preach something that I don't personally believe in. So that's kind of my thought process. I'm going to grab these discs, ask me questions, I'm here to answer. So that's the reason I'm bagging, like, which is whatever. I do still bag Innova, a lot of Innova. I still have a bunch of destroyers. I think I have 4 destroyers. Then I have 2 Firebirds, Mako 3. I think that's it. But then, even though I do that, I still have Infinite Disc, which is technically Innova, and Discmania discs, which are obviously made by Innova. And then I just have all I have that's different is Banger GTs and Zones. Those are the only thing that are not Innova related, I would say. What's your main putter? Mine's a Luna. My main putter is easy. Banger GTs. I just recently, I guess not so recently anymore, about a couple months ago, I decided to switch to Banger GTs. It's obviously got that little groove there. I think it's in my opinion, a really good one for spin putter, because I can put my thumb in that groove and I can really just launch it. And it's a great disc to where you can just throw it straight and it'll drop. It doesn't do a whole lot of fading. It's pretty much just a shoot and point spin putt disc, and I really love it for that reason. I know it's not going to go super far past the basket for my spin putt. It kind of just does that little drop, so I don't know. I just really like it. I've been really doing plug the pod. Plug the pod. All right, guys. If you don't already, listen to the Kirby's Disc Golf World podcast. It's in the link of every single one of my videos, guys. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on every place you can find a podcast. It's Kirby's Disc Golf World. You can pretty much just look up Disc Golf World. It's going to be the first one that shows up. Funniest disc golf podcast on the internet, and I stand by that, guys. Go listen to it. It is a little bit of explicit, but it's so funny. It's so much worth it. Go check out the podcast. There you go, Reed. There's the plug, because I'm the plug master, and you already knew that. Oh man, that's gross. Alright. There we go, there we go. Plug the pod. Here we go. See, when I'm in the zone, I can make putts, but when I'm answering questions, it's just... See, like, when I get distracted talking, that's when I miss. Just gotta focus. There we go. Should I putt like I did used to putt? Like, this is, I don't know why I used to do this. I got in such a weird phase. I can't even do it anymore. It's just so bad. There you go. My push putt just ain't it. The spin putt for me is just so much better, just personally. There we go, guys. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm here to answer literally anything. Obviously, a lot of you guys, if you've been in the podcast before, I get very controversial here. That's usually why I can't post live streams, but this one is going up. So I'm here to answer literally anything. While I go grab those discs, ask your questions. I'm here to answer them. Look what I found. You guys all know Brody Smith's my favorite disc golfer. That's awesome. Can't believe I just found that. Rarest disc I own. I don't really own a lot. I own a pre-flight number Firebird. I think that's probably the rarest disc I own. I own a couple Simon Lizotte signed discs. I own a Paul Macbeth signed disc, if those are considered rare. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big rare. Oh, I used to have a Cloudbreaker 1. I have the first edition Razor Claw. Also, if those are rare, I have those. So I guess that's, if those count, I have those. But yeah, I'm not a big collector of discs. Just kind of, I'm a thrower. I like to go out and throw and test plastic. Favorite person to play with? Obviously gotta be Quinn and Reed, the uncles, man. They make disc golf so much better. If you haven't seen videos with them, I think they might be by far some of the funniest videos I've ever made. So definitely go check those out. We'll definitely have to make more with those guys because they're funny. That almost knocked down my tower. Maybe I should start playing with a little bit of Heiser. Favorite pro and least favorite pro? Favorite pro, Simon Lizotte. I think that he's doing such a good thing with, I think he's doing a very good thing with his social media, and I've always been like a preacher of disc golfers need to be using social media to their benefit, and I think he was the first person to come out and really do that, and I really appreciate him doing that, and I think he's just done great things, monumental things for the disc golf community, so I commend him for that. My least favorite pro, I don't think I really have a least favorite pro. I think if you ask a lot of people, my fans and people who have listened to the podcast, to listen to my live streams, stuff like that, they'll probably tell you Brody Smith. I don't hate Brody Smith. I'm critical of Brody Smith, but my least favorite pro, oh man, I don't know. I really don't know, because I like everyone. There's no one that I don't like. So I think I have to abstain from that question. What is the most expensive or most collective disc you've ever lost? Cloudbreaker 1. The original Cloudbreaker, the prototype Cloudbreaker, I left at a course. A wide open course. It was so upsetting. But yeah, that's definitely, I think those go for over 100 still. So yeah, I was very upset. Can we see kneeling strap up from behind the pool table? I don't know about that one. Then I had to move the whole, I mean, I can go right here maybe. You won't be able to see me, but promise. I'm gonna hit this light. There. I didn't kneel, but like, I still made the putt. We'll count that, alright? We'll count that. What's up? What's up, Cohen? What's up, man? Favorite pro and least female favorite. My favorite female pro has got to be, let's think. I don't want to, man. I'm gonna go Ellen Wigboom. I really like her spirit. I like how she's underrated, and I feel like she represents the female sport in a very good light. And again, I can't say least favorite female pro because I just don't have one. I like all the pros; they're awesome. Have you ever ran into a fan on the course? I have actually quite a few times, like more times than I would have thought. Especially in Minnesota when we were on that trip, I actually got a lot of people that noticed me on the course, and it was crazy because I mean I've gotten people that have known me from where I am, like my local area all the time, because obviously they see where I play and all that. But yeah, when we went to Minnesota, it was at least 5 people noticed me, like at Blue Ribbon Pines and stuff like that. And then also when I went to my Worlds for the first time, we counted and like over 10 people recognized me at Worlds, which is awesome. Is it worth backing a Thunderbird and T-Bird? I mean, I don't know. Like, it's for you. Personally, I don't bag either, but I can see the benefits on why you would want to. You know, it's all subjective. No one can tell you it's not worth it, because if you think it is, then it is. So you can't listen to anybody. No one can tell you that this sucks, so you shouldn't throw it. Like, Reed is a prime example. Reed throws a groove, and no matter how many people say the groove sucks, I guarantee the groove will always be in Reed's bag because of the good disc for him. And I never advocate for someone not throwing a disc, because if it's going to work for you, you should throw it. So if the Thunderbird and the T-Bird works for you, you should throw it. What's the A's count? Too many to count, to be honest. I lost count a while ago. Rocker Buzz, personally, neither. Cax Z all the way. Castoplast, Cax Z or Cax. Go check it out. I don't know how you actually say it, but it's K-A-X-E and then Z. Amazing disc, by far, in my opinion, the best mid-range. But if we're going off that, I'm gonna go rock because I used to bag a rock. I'm 878 rated. You just got your PDJ rating? That's awesome, dude. Respect. I'm glad you're out there grinding the tournament scene, or just even if you're just out there having fun playing. That's awesome. Dream sponsorship, I would say Infinite Disc because they represent all the brands, and that's what I want to do. Like for my career and my life, is I want to advocate for all the disc golfers, not just one. So if I could eventually do that, I definitely want to do that. Tips to get away from grip locking. You have to, the biggest one in my opinion is rounding. So like, obviously the ideal shot is straight back, pulling straight through. So people either come around here, or even if you're coming here and you're rounding, you're gonna throw this way to the right, or which I'm assuming you're talking about. So you want to make sure that you're coming straight back and pulling straight through across your chest, as tight as you possibly can, or you're gonna come back here and you go wee, and that's gonna be gone. So just make sure you're pulling through super straight, right across your chest. I'm letting go. That's gonna help you not grip lock. Humble man right there. Yeah, exactly. Very humble over here. Have you seen the ace I had on my channel? I have not, but after this live stream, I will check it out. Is it like, I'll check it out after this live stream. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, still cashing putts in. Even though I was distracted for way too long, we're still making putts. There we go. Feeling good again. There we go. All day. Still got it. Fan of anything from Latitude 64? I don't think I've really thrown anything. I've thrown the Bolt once. Too understable for me. My Uncle Reed bags, he bags a Fuse. I don't think I've ever thrown anything from Latitude 64, to be honest. Yeah, no, I don't think I've actually ever bagged anything. Oh no, I bagged a Compass, that's right. The Compass was alright, I just didn't really like the feeling of it, but yeah. Oh, and I've thrown a Harp. I think the Zone is better than the Harp, though. Any more videos coming up with your uncles? Of course. Not only, if you want more uncles, definitely got to check out the podcast, which Reed will appreciate. Another shout out. Kirby's Disc Golf World. It's on it's on everywhere you can find a podcast. Go check it out. Funniest disc golf podcast on the internet. Uncles are on that. They're my co-hosts. And then I do want to do another Ripped Revenge video with them. It's just we have to time all of us going together. And usually when we're all together, we film a podcast and we don't play. But I want to make them in more videos, and it's getting really cold here, and we don't do well in the cold. But yes, hopefully I can get another video in with them by the end of the year. Hopefully a Ripped Revenge, because those are so fun to film. I wish I could have a basket in my house. I'm not supposed to. If I hit that TV right there, I will never have a channel ever again, because I will be dead. But yeah. Prodigy fan, I've only thrown one Prodigy disc, and that was the D model. I think it's just called the D model. It was alright. It bombs, actually. It's one of my farthest flowing discs that I've ever thrown. Super cool disc. Do you ever get your parents to go out and throw with you? My dad has thrown with me once when we went on a trip to... he's disc golfed with me twice. Once it was for a tournament in Indiana, and he practiced the course with me, and then once in Colorado when my whole family went. So those are the only two times. He probably won't ever go again. What up, JK? What up, Andrew? How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Favorite fairway driver? I don't really bag fairway drivers, but I know for sure it's the FD, the C-Line FD. I bagged two of them. Money disc. So good. We have a disc retailer in Western Canada named JK Discs. That's funny. Maybe I gotta hit him up for a sponsorship or something. That's really funny. Thoughts on AVR X3 for overstable putting, throwing putter? I used to bag one. I just personally don't think it's that overstable. I don't know how overstable you're thinking, but if you want something like to meat hook, I would say go with a Zone or a Tactic or even a Harp. I think those are more overstable, but if you want something that's not super overstable, I think the AVR X3 is a great disc. Why do you throw so much Innova? I used to be, I'm part of their, I am, it's part of their, social media, sponsorship. I partnered with them to spread Innova's name and spread their brand and the positivity, and I helped create social media posts, stuff like that. So I bagged. I'm not obligated to, but I thought that if I was associated with them or partnered with them, I should. bag all their stuff, and then I kind of slowly transitioned out of that, and I kind of throw everything now to spread what I think is the best discs. So yeah, that's why I used to throw so much Innova, and I still do throw a lot of Innova, to be honest. Dude, every time I take a break to talk so much, I always miss the first one back. Thoughts on the Razor Claw versus Zone? Zone is more overstable, but I like the feeling of the Razor Claw better. I actually bag a Razor Claw and a Zone, and people hate on it for it, but I don't care. Every time I miss the first one. Do you get sent discs from Innova? I used to like every so often, and I haven't in like over a year or something, because like that partnership's starting to like die off. Like they're just kind of getting rid of it. So like it's just, that's why there hasn't been anything about it. So yeah, so I used to, but not since like over a year. So I used to I got the Bullfrog sent to me early. I got the Ricky Destroyer sent to me early. I got Halloween discs sent, like all the like the new stuff I would get sent early, and they just stopped doing that now. So yeah. I agree, Razor Claws don't have enough torque resistance for forehand. That's why I bag Zone, and I only throw the Razor Claw for backhand. Would you rather throw 700 with ease or always make every putt inside the circle? Yep, I will choose putts, 100%. Even though I think throwing farther would be a lot cooler, I need to make sure I hit those putts. What pros have you met, and what was your favorite pro interaction? The pros that I've met, oh my god, I went to Worlds, so I actually went a lot. Let's go down the list. Like, met in person, I'll say. Simon Lizotte, Eagle McMahon, Paul Macbeth, Ricky Wysocki. Actually, it's not a lot. I think that I'll just say that, because those are the people I asked for autographs, and I briefly had a conversation with them. So I would consider that. And what was your favorite? My favorite was Simon Lizotte, actually. I met him at 2019 Worlds, and it was funny. I went up to him and I asked for an autograph, and he said he knew who I was. So that was awesome. That humbled me, and I was like, man, I'm doing the right thing. And that's why I only had I think I had less than 500 subscribers at the time, so that was super cool. The thumbnail's awesome. Thank you, I appreciate that. I thought it was a pretty good thumbnail as well. What's up, JK? What's up, Nick? Long time no see. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're at 23 people watching. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. Now we're down to 21, but that's all right. Hope everyone's having a great day. Dude, that's awesome that Simon recognized you. I know, I was pretty stoked. I was pretty much speechless. I was like, he's like, I know who you are. I'm like, thanks. It was like the most awkward. It was so funny. It really was. I think he's my dream collab. If I could ever collab with Simon Lizotte, that'd be nuts. Got really quiet in here. That's awesome. Happening the full set November drop? I didn't even try. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, I guess. But there just wasn't anything that stood out to me. So I still only have rocked the 3. I rock my full set all the time now. Not today. I had to rock the JK merch today. Who's better to watch, Brody or his GF? Wow. I'm actually not subscribed to Brody, and I don't watch Brody. Only thing I see of Brody is his controversial takes, or I see him. I listen to him on the Foundation podcast, and I disagree with him a lot, and then things happen. So I can't really say that. Well, his wife is hotter than Brody. That's a plus. Hey, you said it, not me. All right, that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. And for some reason, we always talk about Brody on my lives, and I feel like I can't do that every time. Ever do any disc dyeing? I have a couple times, and I've only ever had one successful dye, and I lost that disc within the 3rd throw. It was pretty embarrassing. But my Uncle Quinn loves dyeing discs, so he's done it many times, and he actually has some cool dyes, too. My putt's so weird right now. I don't know why I'm doing that. Cash. Alright. I'm getting into a little bit of a groove. Are you planning on doing a big live stream for 2.5K? Yes, I am. December 11th. That is when it's happening. I know it's been like a lot of things happened, but it was because of my school and like how all that happened. But December 11th is when the big live stream, 10,000 putts, it's coming. December 11th. Write it down. It's happening. That's awkward. I mean, we were talking about Brody, so it's only fitting, right? Actually, I'm not bad at scoopering, low key. There we go. At least I hit one. Instead of dying this, I'm getting a stamp my logo. That's sick. I actually really want to do that too. That's awesome. That's actually so cool. Worst score you've ever gotten on one hole? In a tournament, it was 8 on a par 3. That was just bad. But in general, I mean, I've played a lot of times where I'm just picking up because I'm like, screw this hole. I'm going to get such a bad score. But I think the most that I can think of is 8 on a par 3. So that's pretty bad. If you could choose any disc to get 100 of for free, which one are you stocking up on? I think I'm going to go with the Banger GTs just so I can have a bunch of actually my putters instead of just the big assortment of. And that's the one, I think, disc that I can pretty much say is going to stay pretty much the same for me. But, like, I don't know. I can get 100 destroyers and they might be, like, fly all different, or I might not bag them, or I might not bag destroyers anymore. I think Banger GTs I'm going to stay pretty consistent with. So yeah, Banger GTs. Everyone's taken a snowman once or twice, lol. For sure. It happens to the best of us. It really does, but for sure. Dang. Let's see if we make all of these. That would be a good goal. Oh my. Scuba time. If I miss one, I'm just going straight scoobers. Screw that. What music you listen to while playing? I actually don't listen to music when I play. I don't know why. I'm not a music kind of guy when I play. That was so bad. But let's say I do. Let's say I do listen to music. I'm gonna do a rap. I'm gonna rap. Or actually, low key, this might be a little weird, but I'm listening to the Hamilton soundtrack on repeat all day. Smart. If you could spend a whole day with a pro, who would you be with and why? I have 2. Simon Lizotte, because obviously my favorite pro. We can make awesome videos together, I think. And I think he'd just be a cool, like, hang. He seems like super chill. And, like, we play darts, we play pool. I think he'd just be super chill. And then 2, Brian Earhart. He actually lives, like, 30 minutes away from me. I think he's just so goofy and he's cool and he's so smart. And I think I could learn a lot from him, just, like, in disc golf and in life. And I think his experiences and the way he projects himself, I think that he'd be like someone who I could really like see myself interacting with and having a good time with. What disc do you have in that stack? Man, I got like P2, Luna, Firefly, Guard, Jokery. I think there's a Bullfrog over there. There's a bunch of just random putters because I need a lot of putters, so I'm not doing 3 and running back. What disc? Oh no, any podcast you're into? I listen to I listen to the Foundation podcast because I differ with them in a lot of opinions, and it comes up with like video ideas and things to talk about. To be honest, I listen to the Disc Golf podcast, great podcast. I listen to Smashbox. I listen to Kirby's Disc Golf World, the funniest disc golf podcast on the internet. That one's for sure the best. That's about it. That's what I'm really into. The Hamilton video was comedy. Thank you. I had a good time making it, and it was weird singing on the course because actually there's a video going on the Patreon, which should be out tomorrow, where it's not the music is cut out and it's actually just me singing, and it's awful and it's so funny. Hamilton's the truth. Respect. Hamilton, great play. Favorite female pro. Ellen Widboom, think she's awesome, think she's super underrated, and I think that she represents the female sport in such a great way. You should have mixed in the part where they call me Macbeth. Ooh, I should have. That's actually going to be funny. The Nick and Matt Show. I do listen to the, by far, the best podcast in disc golf history. I do listen to the Nick and Matt Show. I do listen to them. Again, I kind of, at some opinions, I differ with them, but that's all right. I think they do a good job representing. I really do. Patreon adds 100 feet distance instantly. Don't forget, y'all. Thanks for the advertisement, Nick. I appreciate it. And he's not wrong. He's not. Every time I talk, I hit it. Every time I talk for a long time, I can't hit it. I think the Nick and Matt Show is the best podcast. Nick and Matt Show is a great podcast. I will say that they're probably, besides Kirby's Disc Golf World, they're my favorite podcast. I will agree to that. They asked me to putt a lot harder. First Nick on the Matt Show was a joke. I didn't listen to that one. Well, I kind of did. No, I didn't. I didn't. Okay, I did listen to it, and that's the reason I made the one video, or a couple videos. I won't mention them. And they got a lot of hate. But, like, I don't know. I just don't think Brody Smith's opinions are the best. And that's all I'm going to say. I can't say any more. Any non-disc golf podcast you like? I'm trying to think of, like, my podcast list. So I listen. For some reason, I really like the Impulsive Logan Paul's podcast. I really like Mike more than I like Logan. But I think that they've Logan in particular has kind of evolved as a person. I used to not like him at all, and now I think he's kind of humbling himself and making himself a better person. I like their podcast. I don't listen to it, all of it. I just listen to like clips that I like find on YouTube. The Joe Rogan Experience, same thing. I find clips that I like. I don't listen to like all of them straightforward. And I listen to some Pokemon ones because I'm a nerd, but whatever. How many channels 8% compared to actual aces do you have? Because my ratio is like 8 to 1. Personally, a lot. A lot. I couldn't tell you a ratio, but I do hit basket and chains and everything a lot. So I would say 8 to 1 is a pretty good ratio for me as well. It sucks, I know. Brody Smith's opinions are stupid. I agree. Some of them are pretty bad. I'm not afraid to say that. I wish, man, that would be a great conversation. Me and Brody Smith, I think it would be a very thoughtful, intelligent debate. But it'll never happen. It won't happen. Honestly, Impulsive has made me like Logan a lot more. I agree. I think that he went through a phase to where he got through that Hollywood phase where he thought like he was invincible and like he could do whatever he wanted. And I think he's slowly realizing the world and everything around him. And I think living in LA has kind of shown him that more because he was growing up in Ohio and people in Ohio or whatever. And in LA, the culture there's just a little bit different. So yeah. Could you beat Paul Macbeth? Not a chance. Not even a second. Do you think there should be drug testing in the PDGA? I don't. I just don't see the point. Well, yeah, no. No. Because then half our pros won't be there, right? Depends what you're testing for, I guess, and what you get counted out, what you don't get for, or what you get suspended or whatever for. I think that matters too. I don't know why, but I started putting harder and started making more putts. I think I'm about to do that. I'm kind of scared of just missing and breaking something. But usually I do putt harder. This time I'm lofting more in here because I don't want to break anything, like I said. He totally roasts the crap out of you. He's good at that. I don't know. I think that I'm like low key. Like I know that like on this channel, a lot of people won't see it. I'm a pretty good debater, like politically and soundly and stuff like that, so where I think I'd be okay. And I really don't think Brody Smith, like I think that I could, if I wanted to, go all range at Brody Smith. Like listen to the podcast if you really want to hear me talk about Brody Smith. But I think I'd be just fine. I really do. These guys are mad. They're just mad stoners. I mean, low key a little bit, but hey, who cares? I don't think smoking weed's gonna make you an extremely better disc golf. I don't think it's gonna do anything better for you. So I don't know why you'd have to test it. It's not enhancing at all. I don't think, because even the sports that really do test for drugs, players don't get really suspended for weed use anyway. So I don't think that it's necessary, in my opinion. And I don't think steroids would help either. I don't like you see people being jacked and you see skinny people like Eagle, and I don't think steroids would help you throw any farther. So yeah, I just don't think it's necessary. Fairfield Gold and Squawkery rate 1 to 10. Fairfield Gold, I don't play gold a lot, but man, I love Fairfield. White's or gold, I love Fairfield. It's such an underrated course, especially if you know what Fairfield is. You would know how much Fairfield's underrated. I would give it, man, I'm going to 9.1 because I really like Fairfield, and Fairfield Gold's hard. It really, and if you're not hitting your lines, you can get super high scores. But man, if you're doing everything right, you can put up some impressive numbers. So I love that course. Oh, wait, I'm trying to find where I was. Oh, would you rather be an all-around good player and extremely good at one thing, like Eagles forehand or Simon's distance? I would say I'd rather be well-rounded in everything, because I think that would make a better. Like, think of Paul McBeth. No one's like, man, Paul McBeth's distance. I guess people are like, Paul McBeth's putting's better than everyone else, I think people say. But even though you hear people saying, like, Eagles putting's so good, Ricky's putting's so good, no one really puts Paul at number one for, like, he's not the significant number one thing at anything, but he's the significant number one player out of everyone. So I think I would rather be like Paul McBeth than like that. I think that answers. For the comebackers are way worse. Yeah, you're talking about putting far. That's why I switched from spin putting to push putting at one point in time, was because of the comebackers were so bad. But now I think that I'm more sound at it, where I'm not really having so much comebackers. But yeah, you're right. You completely airball, you're gonna have a huge comebacker for sure. I'm not gonna find it. It's so much more about form and technique for the sport. Agree. I agree 100%. It's a lot about the form, not about your physical physique. Physique. I'm just not gonna use that word. Physique. That's it. Boom. Nailed it. It's so much. Yep. Do you really think Simon throws wicked far? Eagle Drew are the same as Simon. I agree, but I think Simon he just does it smoother. I think he's more controlled with it. I think that he can just put it where he wants it most of the time, more than everybody else, personally. What's your favorite candy bar? Paydays, 100%. Actually, it's funny. Reed asked this question. Reed's my uncle, and I was talking to Quinn last night, and I told him that paydays were underrated, and he said that I can't tell you that, but I'm telling you right now. Paydays slap. Eagle is an all-around great player. He just so happens to also have an amazing forehand. I agree. He just smashes forehands, and it's crazy, and I get jealous because of it. Do you go to school, and what's your favorite color? Yes, I go to college. I go to the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, and my favorite color is purple. Opinion on the Scoober. Scoober, you mean this? I don't know. It's whatever, I guess. I do, and I usually do, I actually scubered. I know people aren't going to believe this, but I actually scubered before Brodie Smith even played disc golf, because like I said, I was a Brodie Smith fan at one point. I was a big Brodie Smith guy when he played Ultimate, and I used to play Ultimate like in the yard and all that, and I always scubered, and I used to do trick shots. I was a big Dude Perfect guy, so I would always be doing scoobers. So instead of turbos, I would always scuber. So I did it before I'm not saying it's mine, because I think the scuber was, people scubered before Brodie anyways, so he just made it more popular, I think. But yeah, I use them occasionally. I would say once in about like 20 rounds I pull it out. Payday slap, dude. Payday slap. No question about it. And it's like always a candy where you're not like, no one I feel like thinks like, man, I need a payday. But when you get a payday, you're like, man, why am I not eating paydays? It's crazy. If GG could putt, he'd be consistent top 5 guy. Give that dude credit for his drives. 100%. He bombs. He really does. I actually have a Garrett Gerthy Emperor. His putt's just like this. It's just like he's just so floaty, and it just looks like he doesn't care, honestly. But yeah, he drives. He's putt better, I should say. Yeah, I agree with that. Garrett's wood game and distance is nuts. Putting is awful for percentage. I agree. I think that if he just sounded that in a better, worked on it better, he kind of putts like Greg Barsby, except I think Greg Barsby makes more putts than GG, to be honest, or Double G. Dude Perfect disc golf collab. I actually think that Dude Perfect is collabing with Foundation and with Brodie, which I think will put a lot of eyes on disc golf. Also, his ups with the Sonic are insane. Yeah, he does throw that Sonic like no one's business. It's pretty awesome. Do you like watching Hoagie the Goodest Boy? Haji? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I've never heard of Hoagie the Goodest Boy? Sorry, I've never heard of that. I don't know if I'm supposed to know what that is, but I don't know. Barsby's a world champ. That's all that matters to him. For sure. He can retire now. He's got his ring. That's all that matters for him. Again, I talk forever, and I can't make a putt. Anheuser's your forehands? Forehands all day. I like forehands more than I'm not consistent with my backhand handings enough because I just don't care about them. I would just much more rather throw a forehand. Greg and Garrett putt the same, but Greg has so much more consistency. I agree with that. Nick Humphrey's dog. Oh yeah, I do. Yes, now that you remind me, I do know what that is. He's the best dog out there, man. He's the goodest boy. You can't not like Hoagie, right? He's the goodest boy. At first, I just couldn't understand. I didn't realize that until you said that. But yes, I do know what you're talking about now. That's funny. I like that. That is funny. Yes, I do like him. 100%. How can you not? He's the goodest boy. About to start a YouTube channel. Should I put disc golf in the name of my channel? It depends on what your channel name. Like, if you want to put your idea, I will let you know my opinion. But it really depends on what your name is, to be honest. Like, I couldn't just make my channel JK because it wouldn't mean anything. But obviously, JK Disc Golf, you know it's about disc golf. But there's other channels that are named like. Can't think of any right now. I know I'm subscribed to someone whose name is No Chains Needed. I don't think that you need disc golf in that because it kind of already talks about disc golf. But yeah, it really depends on what the name's going to be entirely. Do you watch Luke Callahan, the disc golf kid? I have seen some of his videos. Yes, I have. He's actually been in one of my videos. He's in Types of Disc Golfers 3. Yes, Types of Disc Golfers 3. He's in that. Simon started Vlogmas today. That's hype. Yes, today is December 1st, right? So Eagle, I don't think Eagle dropped a video actually. I might be lying, but I didn't see it. But yeah, this is technically my Vlogmas day 1 because it was really cold yesterday, and I really just did not want to play disc golf in the freezing cold. So that's why it's not like an actual video. I'm doing a live stream in place of my first day, and this will be on the channel later. So if anyone actually wants to watch it later on, it'll be there. And I'm talking about a lot of random stuff. So I do actually plan on doing a lot more live streams during this time too, so hopefully that's cool. Hopefully that's cool with you guys, if you want to come hang out. Did you ever give judges a chance after that video of you draining all the putts? I didn't actually. Maybe I should have gave it more time, but I love my bangers. I really do, and I think I was just going off in that video. I don't think it was really the judge, but no, I did not give it any more time. Maybe I should, I don't know. What's the coldest temp you're comfortable playing with? Comfortable, I would say like 40. What's the coldest I've ever played in? I played in, I think it was 9-degree weather, and with the wind chill, it was like almost 0. It was a little bit below negative. That's on the channel somewhere. Man, it sucks. It really does. I live in Wisconsin, and it's cold. It's really cold here. But yeah, I'll do it. I really will. I'll go out and play, but it's usually I have to settle in on it first. Like, it was like 70 last week, and now it was like 20 degrees yesterday. Wind chill was like 14. Like, that's cold. I can't just jump into that. You gotta give me some time. His disc golf suite. I actually haven't seen that video yet, so I probably will check that out after this. I'm sure he's got a baller house. I'm sure he does. What disc bag do you use? I use the Grip A series. Such a great such a great bag. Oh, if you've seen the kid from the Simon Shot of the Day, that was me. I don't remember. Maybe I've seen it. I'm not sure if I've seen it, actually. I think I might have. Low key, I think I've seen that. What pros do you think are the best ambassadors for our sports? Right now, I think it's Simon Lizotte. I think what he's doing with his social media is amazing. I think that he's doing what I've always said disc golfers need to do. I think Ezra's on the come up with that as well. I think those two are doing a really good job paving the way for social media. And I'll give it to Brody Smith. I think what he's doing is being a good ambassador. I really do. I think pushing out those videos, I think giving his opinions, even if I don't agree with them, is a good thing for the sport. I do agree with that. So I think he is doing being a good ambassador. See, guys, I can say good things about Brody Smith. I really can. Favorite Wisconsin course and favorite Illinois course. Favorite Wisconsin course is... Man, I gotta think. I play a lot of Wisconsin courses. I can give you Illinois first. Illinois is Delwood in Lockport, Illinois. Great course, amazing course. I think it's my second favorite course of all time. It's a beautiful course. If you ever get to play it, it's called Delwood or Canyons Disc Golf. Enjoy it. Or Lockport, Illinois. Amazing course. And then Wisconsin, I gotta go with. Man, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go stick with Gray Fox or Silver Fox. I'll go with Silver Fox. Great course, super hard, frustrating at times, but I like it. I think that if I thought about it a little bit more, I could give you a different one, but my mind just went absolutely blank when you said that. What do you film with? Right now, I actually just film with my phone. I have an iPhone 10, and I have like just a $10 tripod and a little phone adapter. But yeah, I just use my phone. It's that easy. It really is that easy. My quality, it might not be like the best, but it's there. What about Paige? I think she's up there as well. I think she's doing great things too. You're right. There's so many people doing great things, you know. I could list everyone, but those are the people that just sparked out of my mind. Paige, I think, is doing great things. I think she's doing great things for the women's side of the sport too, which is awesome to see representation from both sides. Because I think we really need to push that in disc golf, and I think we're in a very rare opportunity to kind of start at the basis of equal where maybe other sports haven't. Yeah. Nate or Big Germ as the best commentator? Brian Earhart. I think, first of all, I think Brian Earhart is the best commentator, but out of those two, I'll say Nate. I think Nate does a really good job at what he does, but if you ever have a chance to listen to Brian Earhart's commentary, I think that he just has great comic relief as well. I think he is one of the smartest Frisbee enthusiasts out there. He just knows what he's talking about, and it's very refreshing out there. Big Sexy or Big Barry? Big Sexy, don't even have to think about it. Yeah, Big Sexy all the way. Oh wow, I actually made one. That's crazy. Uh-oh. This might be the one. Brian's commentary is awful. I love Brian's commentary. I think it's amazing. I think he does such a great job. I think Philo's a great commentator. Enjoyed him on CCG. I think he's good as well. I think Philo does a great job. I think that he's more of... I think he gets a perspective for the players. I think he does a great job at that. So, like, he gives his own anecdotes out there, which kind of makes other people relate easier to like his perspective, I think. So I think he does a very good job at like creating that story and that picture in a lot of people's mind. You know what? And I think Ian does a really good job too. People will hate on Ian, but Ian's a great commentator. Like, I think he does a great job. I feel like I'd absolutely smoke Macbeth and Paige. You might, dude. You might just absolutely kill them. You might be like the low-key best disc golfer in the world. I don't know. Who am I to say you're not? You might be. You might be that low-key, underrated guy who's just going to shoot up there. I have faith in you, Joshua Wilson. You got it. What's your favorite Discmania disc? I think I like probably the Razor Claw and the Tactic. Yeah, I think that it's just this great, overstable backhand disc. I love it. Totally agree with that. That's why I enjoy Philo. Yep, I think Philo does a great job, but I think people hate on him too much too. I think he did a great job. People said that he didn't talk about the play too much, but I don't know. I think he did a really good job. I feel like you're smoking a little too much, Joshua. Hey man, maybe he's just low-key the best disc golfer in the world. We just don't know yet. There it is. There it is. I missed the putt. Let's go. Oh, I think we can at least agree Nate Doss is awful. I actually don't really listen to Nate Doss's commentary because when I don't really watch live, and when I do, I kind of mute it and do other things at the same time. Or when I watch the CC or the USDGC, it was Philo and all them commentating, so I did listen to that. But yeah, I don't really listen to a lot of Nate Doss, and I also don't really like Jamie Thomas. I don't know. Do you try to get the Tour Series disc? Do you try to get the Tour Series disc drops from Discmania? No. The only one that I got was the Prototype Cloudbreaker. I was going to get the Skyrider. I think that's what the new one is called, but I didn't think I was going to throw it, so there was no point in me getting it. So, yeah. So now I don't really I'm not a guy who wants to either buy them to sell them either. That's just not me. I did want to get a Night Strike 3, and I overslept that day, and I didn't get one. So, oh well. I'm also not a guy who's gonna spend triple the price for a disc. I'm just not gonna do that. I already have a cool FD. If I don't have a Night Strike 3, oh well. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright, that felt good. Nate Doss is the nice of disco commentary. Low key, that's actually funny. Low key, that's really funny. Yeah, I if you say that, I believe you that he's not that good. Thoughts on finding discs in ponds? Like, what should you do with the disc that you find in a pond? I think that's what we're trying to say. I mean, if it has a name and number on it, or so that I can't think of. Blue Ribbon Pines, they have a system where you give them to the shop, but if it has a no name and number on it, there's nothing you can do. So might as well use it, right? Obviously, if they have a lost and found system, you can go through all that process. But I mean, if it has no name and number on it, there's just nothing you can really do about it. He just completely states the obvious with everything in almost every shot you hear. Disc and air from Nate. Yeah, that would be really annoying. I don't know why someone would actually say that. Josh Wilson, you talk a lot, don't you? Might be good, man. People hate on him, but he might be the best. You don't know. You've never seen him play. I like that little bit of hyzer that I've been putting on. I feel like I'm more consistent when I do that. Low key. Hey. Hey. Oh. Wow, we're actually getting some decent putts in once we're 57 minutes in. Still 19 people here, and we've been live for 57 minutes. That's crazy. I appreciate everyone who's here. That's awesome. Oh, really? That one should have stayed in. How far are you from the basket? I'm like 21, 22 feet. Like right here. Wait, no, like right here is. This line is 20. And I'm like right here. So yeah, not too far. Fixated. Yo, what's up, man? Glad you joined the live. Hopefully you're having a great day. My hair is so long. Do you think Paige is actually a debate for greatest disc golfer of all time, regardless of gender? Gotta make sure I'm PC. I don't. Because when you think about it, Paul is putting up better stats and has 5 world championships, and I think he's playing on a more competitive field, if that makes sense. So I think you could, yeah, you can definitely debate on what you mean. Like, I'm not gonna say no. Like, I think she's up there. I think she definitely has a right to be talked about in that regard. But personally, I still think Paul McBeth is better, or still should be labeled as greatest of all time. Paul should still be. Thoughts on stiffer plastics in the winter? I don't know. Like, my thoughts are, like, it happens. Your discs are more overstable in colder weather. That's a fact. No one can deny that. So my thoughts are I can't deny that. It's a fact. If that makes sense, I guess. For the longest time, I thought JK was just kidding. Then I heard someone call you Jefferson. Well, yeah, my name is my initials are JK. That's why it's a lot of people did think it was just kidding, and I just rolled with it. But yeah, it's just my initials, JK. It's kind of funny that people still think that though. That makes sense. Paige has such a dominance. Definitely hard to judge with the West competitive fields. I agree. I mean, it's just it's almost like you want to say like the Michael Jordan versus LeBron James debate. And I'm not a big basketball guy, but I know the debate is Jordan's statistics are maybe seem as lesser, but he faced a harder competition. So, and then I go to Paul. Paul has the same statistics, I'm pretty sure, at least for world championships, I'll say, and he's faced a more difficult field. So that's just where I'm kind of getting at. Have you Googled search? I hope this channel keeps growing too. It's really underrated. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I'm gonna keep grinding. Hopefully, people like what I'm doing. I really do. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep grinding. Hopefully, people like what I'm doing. I don't know. That's all I can do, right? Have you ever searched the greatest disc golf of all time? If not, try and guess first. All right, cool. Greatest disc golf of all time. I'm gonna guess JK disc golf of all time. Oh wow, yeah, I completely forgot about this, but I just disagree with it. It says so. Obviously, guys, I searched it. Greatest disc golf of all time. It says Ken Climo. I don't agree with that, but that's all right. LD, wait, I skipped you. LD Brown said, "What up, bro? What up, man? Hopefully you're having a great day. Glad you could join the live stream." Where does it go? Have you out there? Did that? That's probably why my flippiest putter didn't flip for me when I threw the cold over the weekend. Yeah, I promise, I'm not making this up. Stiffer plastic flies more over stable, and you won't throw it as far. I can't tell you the science, but I can tell you it happens. Are you close to buying a new camera? I am pretty. For Christmas, I should be crusting the amount that I need, and I will be getting a Canon ES and I don't know, Noah Cronin. If you guys know Daily Disc Golf, I'm getting the same camera he's getting. So after Christmas with that money, I should be able to get an actual camera, so I'm not using my phone. So that's very exciting for me because I want to keep upgrading the quality I'm getting. So also, people, thank you to everyone who supported me on Patreon. You guys are kind of part of the reason I'm able to do this. And for you guys who don't know, my tripod was broken and stolen from some hooligans. So the Patreon definitely helped out. Was able for me to get a new tripod and replace everything super quick. So thank you guys to everyone over on the Patreon. You guys make everything just so much easier, and you guys are really helping me improve the quality of JK Disc Golf, and I'm so grateful for all you guys over on the Patreon. Whoa. You just made my quarantine so much better. Well, I'm glad that I can do that for you. Thank you so much for supporting JK Disc Golf. It really does mean a lot to me. You guys are making my quarantine for me to be able to go out and make videos for you guys to watch. It's so much fun. I love doing it, and I really wouldn't want to do anything else. So thank you so much for watching. You're the reason I can keep making videos. I was able to get one of those sick impact. Sick impacts from the drop of foundation have you thrown? I don't even know what's an impact. I've never heard of that. Is it a disc or is it something else? I'm out for tonight, JK. Have a good one. Keep banging those putts, and don't forget, join the Patreon for instant 150 races. Thank you so much, Nick, for sticking around. I'm glad you're able to stick it down. Thank you so much for having Patreon and for being the best advertisement I could ever ask for. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Glad to see you here. Hopefully see you in the next one, dude. I think the impact is a flippy mid, right? I really haven't heard of it, to be honest. Is it a disc craft? It's got to be a disc craft disc, obviously, right? I'll have to check it out. Should you put the champion and star away in the winter or don't bother? Personally, I say don't bother unless you're going to be like really, really mad if it breaks. But other than that, you're probably fine. You just have to realize it's going to fly more over stable. So as long as you know that, you'll be fine. Stupid question, but do you play Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite. I play Warzone and Cold War. I'm not that good at it when I do it. But no, I've never played Fortnite. Best tips for winter disc golf. I'm actually going to be making a video on this, but I would say dress super warm, throw flippier discs, and my third tip would be, if you play in the snow, make sure that either you're playing with a ribbon or you're really got your eyes on the disc or you're going to lose it. It's a 6-speed mid. Brody said longer meteor, Paul said faster buzz. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to get one, but let me know your thoughts on it, because maybe I can actually think of getting one, but I already have the greatest mid-range of all time, which is the CAC Z. So if you haven't done that, I definitely recommend that. I have a couple of videos on it too. Are you doing collegiate disc golf at all this year, or rather the upcoming year? Right now they're postponing it to second semester. I am doing it. I am on the team, But it depends on kind of COVID and how that all handles. But if everything's okay to go, then yes, I am doing it. I will be a part of it. I don't know if you have already answered this question, but who do you think Ezra is going to get signed by? I want to say Discmania. I put out the bold prediction a while ago that he was going to a while ago that he was going to get signed by one of the trilogy, either Dynamic Discs, Lab 264 or West Side, and he's going to be like the face of the face, or he's going to be Discmania and he's going to be targeted as the third Crush Bro, something like that. But I could also see Discraft with all their money swooping him in there too. But yeah. He's kind of a wild card. I think he could go wherever he wants, basically. And I could also see Infinite Discs hooking him up, low-key, because he bags everything. Do you have any tips for good beginner discs? I just started recently. All right, here. I always tell every beginner, because I've never seen you throw. Well, hold up. Give me 1 second. All right, just had to adjust real quick. For every beginner, I say throw a DX Leopard. Because I don't know how you throw, but that's a great beginner disc for everybody. If you can flip over, which means you throw it and it just dies to the right, if you do that every time, I would say step up and get a Star Leopard. The Leopards are great beginner discs. Or maybe even, if you like Discmania, get an FD. Stick with the lower speeds. And then if you really want to focus, stick with putters, stick with mid-rangers. Don't go out and buy Destroyers or Firebirds or anything like that. Stick with fairway drivers, putters, and mid-ranges. I personally hope Trilogy is going to sign him. I want my favorite band to have a face of their franchise. I agree. I think that if he gets signed by a Trilogy, he will be the face. Because I think that I think that he could be better than everyone they have right now. I mean, Emerson Keith is really good. Nico LaCastro is a good face. Eric Oakley, I think those are the three main guys, if I'm correct. I think maybe you can throw Chris Clemens in there, maybe. But I think that he has potential to be better than all of them. So I think that he'd be wherever he goes, he needs to be pushed out as a face. So that's why I think that the Trilogy companies might be able to swoop him up, because he's just a fresh guy. He's young and he's good. So I think he could swoop in there for sure. I'm hoping Discmania or Discraft sponsor him. I'm hoping Discmania, if anything. I think that he would have cool Discmania discs, low key. Woohoo! Made it. I'll get that right side all day. And right when I said that, I go high left side. And we'll do Scuba to end it, right? Oh, that could have been so bad. I'm going to grab these, and I think this is going to be my last rack I do. Because we only have 11 people watching. I've been going for over an hour. I've had so much fun, but we have, I think, like 10 more putts. So if you have any last-second questions, ask them now. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Have you ever played in Canada? I've not. I hope I one day get to. Thanks for the conversation, man. Keep it going. Of course, if you ever see me live, I literally love answering as many questions as I possibly can. I love interacting with you guys. Live is the best way for me to have conversations and just to interact with you guys, because I want to make sure I'm giving a little bit back too, and it's just so much fun. So yes, no problem. Thanks for saying keep it going, and I hope to see you in another live stream. No question, but nice shirt. Keep it up. For sure, merch drop is dropping tomorrow. It's dropping tomorrow. So if you want some cool JK merch, I will have a link for you, everyone. So if you want to pick up some dope merch, it'll be out soon. If you could only throw one brand, what would it be? Innova. I gotta go in. I know the most from Innova, so I gotta say Innova. Cash. You should do more live streams at this time. So I think I plan on doing them at like 7. I think that's 7. 7's a good time for me, and I think for everyone else. Glad I caught the end of the live stream. Are the JK hats going to be in the merch drop? Are you talking about these JK hats? I got so long hair now. I can't even see you guys anymore. Oh, so long. These ones, because yes, they will be a part of the merch shop. Look at that hair, man. I see everything delayed. That hair is just crazy. But yes, these hats will be in the merch drop if these ones one you're talking about. Yeah. And a lot of cool shirts, a lot of cool sweatshirts, a lot of cool designs. Ooh, I might have to get a hat, dude, for sure. They make you better, they make you throw farther. It's guaranteed. Maybe not, but I'll say it. Cash. Cash. I should have been cash, but I'm bad. Guys, second questions. I have this putter stack, and then I'm going to be going. So if you have any last minute ones until the next live stream, ask them now. There we go. Cash into putts. I like how I make the most putts at the end. It makes me feel better. Making a lot of putts now. Guys, thanks to all 11 people who are still here. That's awesome that you guys want to hang out with me. It's just so much fun. It's better than me just talking to myself. Cash. 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 Alright, guys, 2 more. Do you have any other hobbies? Glad you asked the final because I had this set up. If you see those 4 boxes over there, those are my Pokemon cards. For some reason, I love collecting Pokemon cards now. Look at all these rare ones I brought down just to show off. I pulled these ones too today because they're awesome. I'll show you. Pulled these 2 Charizards today. So cool. I love Pokemon cards now. They're awesome. I freaked out. I actually have, watch this. JK's. Second. If you like Pokemon cards, basketball cards, baseball cards, anything like that, that's my second channel, Card Hunting. If you guys want to check that out, it's my second channel. Maybe a premium plastic Bullfrog in 2021. I doubt it. They do like it's called luster plastic. It's called the Invader. It's like slightly deeper than the Bullfrog, and I don't like it. Just because it's that much deeper to where it's annoying. What's your farthest sidearm and backhand throw? Backhand throw is 498. Crazy. Once in a lifetime, amazing throw. It was awesome. I don't know my furthest sidearm. I would say like 400, something like that, like 420 maybe. Are you gonna do any opening live streams? Dude, I'd probably low key. I think December 11th I plan on just opening a few packs on my big live stream. And I do live ones on Card Hunting, my second channel. It's in the link or in the description of my videos and my Instagram and all that. And then on TikTok I do a bunch of openings. It's called Card Hunting. It's my second channel, my new brand that I'm kind of starting up. So I think once I get to like, I'll say 500 subs on that channel, I'll do a cool disc giveaway too. So there you go. There's that. And then last 2 putts. Then I'm gonna end this one, guys. Last one. What cards do I open? I mostly open Pokemon cards, and then my partner and I open basketball, baseball, and football cards. We basically do all the cards. But yeah, I primarily stick with a bunch of Pokemon cards because I'm a nerd. But I'm a nerd and I own it. So yeah, Pokemon cards are just my wave, I guess. I got a lot of cool ones in here too. I'm like, I don't know. I'm a nerd. It's alright. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't believe there's still 16 people 14 people now. But I can't believe you guys actually stood around and watched me pod. Can I send my card collection? I don't want them anymore. If you want to do that, man, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. It's just JK Disc Golf. You can DM me there, and we can talk about it for sure. But yeah, just JK Disc Golf on Instagram if you have an Instagram. Maybe. I don't know if you have an Instagram or not. But I also have Twitter. I have an email, stuff like that. But you definitely can get a hold of me there. But yeah, see you, have a good night. See you fixated. Hope you have a great night. Hopefully everyone had a good time joining the live stream. That's probably going to be end it for this one. I plan on doing a lot more live streams because it's a lot of fun. See you, homies. See you, LD Brown. Hope you have a good time. Hopefully everyone has a good time. I will be doing this a lot more often. A lot of Vlogmas videos coming soon. So see you guys in the next one. And always make sure to keep throwing.